Hello, Mr. Randy Duck, and welcome back for another video. Today I've got two replays to show you in the Tier 8 American Premium Heavy Tank, the T54E2. This is the unskinned version of the Sergeant Slaughter tank, and it is a fantastic American Premium tank. It's a 4-shot autoloader with 360 alpha per shot. You got on the standard rounds 226 penetration with a shell velocity of 1080. On the premium rounds, on the APCR rounds, you got a penetration value of 255 with a shell velocity of 1380. So those shells really travel. You got decent armour. You got a decent turret, especially when you're playing top tier. Obviously you do have quite the large cupola, but you also have 10 degrees of gun depressions, which means playing like the ridge lines like we are here is really good. We can poke out, stay, hold down and get our shots in. So here we are on Lakeville, where there is 2 fun police in the game, and we decided to play sort of this side so we can use this position to go hold down. At the moment we're trying to hug the right hand side though, because we don't want to get shot by those fun police. As you see, the shells keep coming over. If we're on the far left hand side, it's kind of easy shots for the artillery, and here at least it makes it a little bit difficult for them to get the shots in. Just makes that a little bit harder. Now the enemy team are pushing back, and some of the tanks at the back have now got detected. We're going to dump the remaining shells into this Panther, and if you notice, it looks like a lot of the enemy team are actually starting to move all the way back, and I'm considering trying to move forward if we can, but we're just going to wait for this reload to come off, and just, while we're on reload, we're just keeping an eye on the hit points of the enemy teams, just looking to see what tanks we can potentially get the kills in. And a lot of these tanks now are very low health, and we're going to go in and try and advance this game. We don't have to worry about being capped out because it is on team destruction. This enemy Polish heavy tank's a 1-shot. We get a nice shot there in the move, picking up a kill. We then managed to get another kill and another kill. So the perfect kind of clip there ended up with those 3 shells picking up 3 kills. So that's a really decent clip. Back on reload, keeping this pushing. A lot of the enemy team have started to push out around the town. I want to try and clear this position. I kind of think there will be tanks covering from like the H8 area. But thankfully we are fairly healthy. I'm going to try and make an advance to get to this sort of hold down ridge. Now, me crossing here, I could get shot, but I just want to keep moving up. Thankfully I do have the hit points. We managed to pick up a nice blind fire on that tank, which was shooting just behind in the Panzer, which was spotted, and that was the Chrysler K. And now we've got to this sort of rubble, if you like, and we can stay at hold down to utilise our armour. But we're just rocking backwards and forwards, just to make it that much harder for an enemy team to scope our cupola there while we're on reload. And the enemy team have pushed right back now, so we're just going to keep pushing forward and try and get over to them. There is a TD on the left, which is somewhat awkward because it means that it's going to be awkward for us to cross. But he gets taken out, which kind of allows us to move on. We pick up another kill on the artillery. Now here I wish I actually reloaded my full clip. I think at the start I said this is a 4-shot autoloader, so it is a 3-shot autoloader. But now I wish I reloaded my full clip so I had 3 shells in, because there's a lot of low health tanks here, and I'm on 5 kills with my full clip, and I've got a chance of picking up a few more kills here. That tank is a 1-shot to us. The Independence is also 1-shot, so we get 1 in. Chrysler could be a 1-shot, we roll high. Unfortunately we don't, and we don't have that last shell. We do kind of miss out on a kill there. We could have picked up the 7th kill by killing that Chrysler K. But now I'm on reload, so there's no point in sitting in front while waiting there on reload. I thought I might as well just change up the positions, make use of that reload time while I'm getting into a second angle. So now when we are reloaded, we can poke over one of the distracted. I mean, this game's won. It's kind of been a bit of a stomp, if I'm honest. But we can pick up our 7th kill. Try and get the 3rd kill, but the KV does get taken out before we're able to pick up that 8th kill from the Radleys, which we would have got. It would have reloaded to 3 shells earlier, but it is what it is. Nice, very quick game for you, and we do manage to pick up about 4,000 damage. We get 7 kills, and I think he's only the first class. We do get 2k assistance as well. Like it's one of those games which was a little bit of a train. But we do have one more replay to show you. So let's move on to the next and final replay. Okay, so here we are for the replay number 2, the final replay on Cirine. We are top tier again. Just a couple of light tanks, a couple of enemy artillery, a couple of fun police. Now, something I probably should mention about this tank, you do have the option to have the single shotgun rather than running the 3-shot autoloader. And the single shotgun, if I'm honest, it's not bad. I think it's slightly better accuracy, and it's fairly decent. And if you prefer not to play an autoloader, it is a valid option. You can use it, and this tank would still perform well with a single shotgun. I personally prefer running the autoloader just because when you are in those tier 10 lobbies, it's quite nice to be able to sort of dump that full clip, and it feels like you're doing a dent to their hit points if you are keeping them, catching them off guard. And it doesn't have that long reload for the 3 shots. You've got about a sort of 20-second reload, which is pretty decent. And yeah, that's just my preference. But like I say, it's quite nice that you do have the option to use both guns. So initially we're poking this ridge at the start, see if we can catch anyone out crossing. Thankfully we managed to catch out this poor tier 6 heavy tank, and we got 2 shots in there to start off our game with 700 damage. He just gets back into cover before we're able to get another shot in. And now we're going to go onto a full reload and just sort of wait a second to see how this game develops. See where the enemy tanks are heading, see if we're going to get any other opportunities to shoot across. And obviously I don't want to get detected while I'm on reload right now, just because there's 2 fun police in the game. I know I don't want to get shot from above. Death from the sky while I'm not ready to do anything. But now we're reloaded, we're going to have a little poke and see what's what. And this enemy Victoria has also crossed in the same position, so we should get an opportunity to get another 3 shots in here, which we do, and that puts us into just shy of 2,000 damage at the start of the game. So that's kind of why I do like the autoloader at times, because you do get that opportunity to just get that real burst damage in. And we're back on reload. So again, we're just keeping an eye on the map. I think the majority of our team, it's fair to say, have gone the other way, but we do still have some support this side. I don't feel the need to go over to the other side at the moment because we have enough tanks there. And I'm just going to try and see what we can do in this situation. I was thinking about actually making an advance then to go forward, but we get detected. And there is an enemy Czech heavy tank down there, so we've got to be a little bit careful. We probably can't push across because I don't want to get detected early if I did that, and then I'd get shot by the TDs, which are likely camping in the back. But thankfully for us, this Czech heavy tank is actually making the cross, and we're able to then punish him with another full clip, putting us onto 3,000 damage with 200 assistance. So this game has started very well because there's still 13 tanks, well 12 tanks now in the lobby, and we're just waiting again for the reload. Just going to have a little poke here, just see if there's anything else, see what's about. There is an enemy American heavy tank there who is a 1-shot to us. So I'm considering now going around and coming behind that heavy tank, because then I can carry on going through the valley and try and help win that sort of A2 area by coming behind them. But I'm just going to chance my shot in this light tank, which I regret taking because now I've got 2 shots in the chamber. But I was trying to get that one little punishing shot in. We actually managed to pick up 1,000 spotting assistance as well. So already on a sort of 4,000 combined game. So we're having a decent game. It's still an even Steven game. It's kind of unlike the last one. It's a little bit closer. And now we're going to try and go through this dip, through the valley, through the low ground, and try and take out this heavy tank by coming behind him. Kind of, freeing up that area, if you like, freeing up the ability to come behind the other tanks, that Persian, which was over the other side earlier. And we do finish off that tank. We immediately drop a reload, and again, you see me there just checking the hit points of the tanks, because that will kind of, checking what health the tank's on will allow me to know what tank to focus out, because if I'm fighting like 3 tanks, I will likely want to try and kill the 1-shots to put it down onto, I'm not fighting so many tanks, or I'll prioritise killing the, the more fearful tank, the more dangerous tank towards what I'm playing at the time. So we're going to try and come around here. We do spot this enemy one-shot light tank. We're thinking, right, we can finish this one-shot light tank when he comes around, but I kind of just, I don't know, messed that up completely there. Waste a shell where we could have killed a tank, which is a shame. We're now getting shot by a light tank from behind. I'm not overly concerned because it's got, you know, really low alpha, so I'm not going to panic entirely. I'm going to drive forward so we can't get easy shots into us to rear him, force him to have to come into us, whilst trying to keep my frontal armour towards the enemy Persian, which is a one-shot. Obviously I'm on reload here, so I'm just trying to make it as hard as I can for the Persian to penetrate us. This light tank I think is going to pop up behind me, so I'm trying to get ready for it, but he just gets in there before we're able to. And I need to just get rid of this Persian, so I don't have to have, you know, basically caught in a crossfire, two-way crossfire between two tanks at the moment. So we do kill that enemy Persian. Now we're going to swing around to see if that light tank comes behind us. He does, and we manage to snap that one in just in the nick of time to pick up our 4th kill, putting us on to about 4,000 damage, 4 kills, 1,000 assistance, 7 enemy tanks remaining. The most of our tanks are quite near our base right now, so I'm thinking there's 2 enemy fun police. You know where they're going to be. I'm close enough just to try and go and deal with them, because obviously the increased hit points of the artillery, the fun police, now gives us more opportunity for damage, because we can dump a whole clip into one just to boost our damage at the end. So we're going to start to head over there, as well as that enemy medium tank. We might be able to try and, I'm assuming he's going to retreat towards the base at the moment, so maybe we'll be able to catch him off guard, dump that clip in. We have 1 enemy tank for support, but like I say, the most of the enemy team, I felt like on the other side. I'm just going to keep pushing this and see what we spot. Is a tier, we are top tier as well, so that does help. But so far we haven't spotted anything. I'm pretty confident the enemy artillery are in the base, so I should come across them soon. But we spot the enemy tier 6 medium tank. But we're also getting targeted by something else, which looks like it's that tier 6 tank destroyer on the right. Looking to try and get some shots there into that medium tank who's now behind cover. I just want to try and lose my spot just to work out what I'm going to do here. And I think, you know what, I am just going to go after this medium tank. If I get shot by the TD crossing, it's fine. I just want to, I can clip this medium tank, which will then allow me to get onto the artillery. I want to kill those tanks before my friendly team catch up, if I'm honest, because then I can get more damage out of the game. So we're just going to dump our clip early, kill this enemy medium tank, which puts us on to 5,000 damage and 5 kills. Onto that reload, just using this rock to stay safe from the enemy artillery while we're waiting for this reload to come in. And then we're just going to push straight in. We've still got 1,000 hit points, and we just want to see if we can dump a clip and see if we can get that to 6,000. Maybe pick up the 6th kill, get the top gun here. So the enemy artillery's there now. This, I should have waited a tiny bit longer to dump that shell there. I missed it. I chanced it. It's not fully aimed, which is a shame. We do manage to get 2 more shots in. It would have hit the first one. We would have already confirmed that top gun there. But now we're on reload. There's only 2 enemy tanks left. The only one we got a chance of really getting a kill on is this artillery, but I'm thinking he's probably going to get taken out by my medium tank before I get a chance to get there. But you never know. He is actually poking. He's looking for us a shot. We're just going to stand in, hope we can squeeze this in, and we just squeeze it in to confirm the top gun towards the end of that game. And let's just get to the scoreboard to see how we finish that one off. So we managed to get the 6 kills, 6,000 damage, about 2,000 assistance there. So we had a really nice game. Got the ace tanker, got the high caliber and the top gun. So that brings us an end to the video. And thank you so much for your support, and happy tanking.
Enemy in sight. Hadouken!